Hey there everybody, welcome back to the Pokemon Sacred Gold Nuzlocke Challenge! Okay, I doubt anybody is doing that. Anyway, so where we last left off last time, we took out Whitney, the crybaby of Goldenrod City. Even though she manned up, or I guess womaned up in this situation to her loss and gave me the, what was it, the plane badge, I believe is what it was called. So we got ourselves a new badge, and we're about ready to head into the this place to go see what bug Pokemon we can capture. So the national park, yeah. So if it happens to be a Kakuna or a, oops, I did not mean to talk to him again. If it happens to be a Kakuna or a Beedrill, we can actually skip it because we don't have to capture that again because we've technically already had it. Unfortunately, if it's a Weedle as the first Pokemon, we have to capture it because a Weedle is not in our Pokédex yet since we caught that Kakuna way back when. I have... shut up. Oh, the Quick Claw. That's great for one of my slow Pokemon, which I think my slowest Pokemon is... yeah, Sunnyside. Everyone else is pretty decent when it comes to speed, but let's check. Okay, there it is. It's on the left. I was looking on the wrong screen. See, speed is 61, 85. See, that's pretty fast. 34. That is pretty slow, but he's holding the Silk Scarf right now to power up his normal type Tri-Attack. Meganium's about the same speed as yeah, so is he. Yeah, Starmie's probably my fastest Pokemon. It's funny how Glaceons tend to be somewhat on the slow side, but it's a good thing its attack is lower though. I guess I'm gonna end up giving it to Sunnyside, because Sunnyside could always use an advantage. Let's see, where is it? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I ended up getting all these fossils. So, yeah. In Goldenrod City, I forgot to mention that the bike shop was turned into a fossil restoring thing. But, I kind of felt that was unfair due to this Nuzlocke challenge. That, you could just go in there, get all the fossils, and then just pick which one you want. So I decided to leave the fossils alone. So let's see what Pokemon we're going to get. Probably should have went in the tall grass. Oh look, it's a Metapod. All you have to do is level that thing once and you've got a Butterfree. So let's see. I could torment this Metapod to prevent it from using Harden. Or prevent him from using Harden twice in a row. That would actually be funny. Well, let's not. I'm gonna use Dig. It struggled and couldn't do anything, now he's using Harden. I'm just trying to, weaken it a little bit. One more Dig ought to do it. Well, that should be good enough. Let's go capture this SOB. I could have used a Net Ball since those are good for bug types, but I think a Pokeball would be more than enough. Wow. Okay, I guess I don't get a frickin' Metapod because it decided to struggle itself to death. Oh well, so much for that. Should have just used the Net Ball. Let's see, what Pokemon do you have in your party? And none of these, I don't think any of these trainers actually have any bug types on them. Granbull, that might be a problem, considering it lowers my attack. Well, it can't be too much of a problem. I'll use Torment to start off, so it can't use Charm twice in a row. You know, I'm switching. This is bullshit. You know what? Let's go Sunnyside. Sunnyside should be able to handle this. Well, let's Soft Boil to restore our health. Well, that didn't do much. Tri-Attack. Let's take it out fast. Wow. I'm surprised it survived that. Shockwave. Finish it off. It can't survive that. Sunnyside is powerful. Just wait until I get a Dawn Stone, then you'll all suffer the consequences of messing with me. Sure, why not? Give me your phone number. Everyone else is. I'm just kidding, Granville. Wait, you're the photographer dude, I think. Only Pokemon can stroll. Okay. Don't care about no stupid Pokewalker. Oh, man. So, on a side note, which is still about Pokemon pretty much, who is... let me get out of that grass. Who is excited for the upcoming, Pokken tournament? What was it? Coming out in spring? Ah, I should have walked in this grass first. I could have caught me a pincer. But, yeah, I'm actually pretty excited for Pokken tournament. That is going to be one blast of a game. I mean, who wouldn't like... I mean, I think it's been a lot of people's dream to have, like, a Pokemon fighting game. That's gotta be incredible. Especially when it's in Tekken style. But from what I've noticed, you can actually move left and right. It's got, like, a 3D aspect to it. So that's even more amazing. And, it's pretty interesting how, like, the kind of Pokemon they put into it, too. Like, for instance, like, most people thought, oh, well, you're only going to be fighting as, like, fighting-type Pokemon, because they just make the most sense for, like, a fighting-type game. But that's not the... Wow, Taylor? Okay. Well, you know what? I did not mean to hit that. But, no, they end up putting in Pokemon like Pikachu in this game. And they put Suicune in this game. I mean, now Gardevoir I can understand, because Gardevoir actually stands on its feet and stuff. I mean, Pikachu can, I guess, too, but Pikachu's so small. It's got to be really tough trying to fight anything with Pikachu. So now we've got a Pseudo-Woodo, huh? Oh, why did I use that? I should have used Extra Sensory. And finished it off with Shockwave. But, yeah, it's going to be hard fighting Pikachu in a fighting game like that. I mean, Smash Brothers is one thing, and that's... But in Pokken Tournament, I can't go there. So, it's going to be interesting to see how that's going to play out. And hopefully by then... I'll have a Wii U and stuff again, so I'll be able to put up videos of Pokken Tournament, because I know that's definitely going to be one of those games I'm going to get. And you guys can end up following me along on that. I wonder how, like, the single-player mode's going to play out. Speaking of Dig, look what I just got. Wait. Oh, that's right, I bought Dig, didn't I? And I just ended up teaching Dig to someone? Yeah, so now I have a Dig again. Let's see, Shell Bell. I can actually give that to somebody. I forgot I just got that. Who should I give Shell Bell to? Well, Forrest was holding the, I'll give it to Dex for now, I guess. Whoops. I thought... I could have sworn... Huh. I thought I had the Miracle Seed. What happened to it? Did I not get the Miracle Seed from someone? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I swear I got the Miracle Seed. And I could have sworn Forrest was holding that. I guess I mistaken. Oh well. No sense dwelling on that, I guess. But anyway, as I was saying... talking about Pokken Tournament. So, yeah, I'm gonna definitely be getting that, and also, when I do get a Wii U again eventually, I'm also gonna get Super Mario Maker, and I might do a couple live streams with that, too. So that should be a lot of fun. I mean, you guys can end up seeing, like, some of the stages I make, and if you guys also have Super Mario Maker, or just Mario Maker, I guess, in this case, then you guys can end up playing some of the stages I create. So that's actually going to be fun. And I can actually play some of your guys' stages that you create if you happen to have the game. I did not mean to have him out still. Fanpy, huh? I'll let Forrest handle this. But, so... it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun, and I can't wait. I am so looking forward to, getting these games and stuff again and being able to play them for you. Why did I use that? Extra sensory would have been, like, overkill on that thing. Probably can KO that thing with extra, yeah. Might as well. And, of course, you're gonna wanna... Everybody in this frickin' park gives me their phone number. Like, I want your damn phone numbers. Anyway. But going back to this topic I was talking about, yeah, so I'm actually looking forward to playing like Mario Maker, Pokken Tournament, the upcoming Zelda game that's, who knows if it's even gonna make it onto the Wii U. I mean, with all this talk of Pokemon NX coming out next year at some point, like, I don't even think NX is its actual title, or what it's gonna actually be called. But I'm actually, I think it sounds like a pretty nifty name. I'd buy it being called the NX. Ancient Power. Having a rock-type move would be quite handy. I'm I'm thinking whether or not I should get rid of Soft Boiled. Yes, Shockwave would be great against water types, but Electric is only great against water and flying, whereas Rock is great against Bug, Ice, Fire, and Flying. So Rock is actually a lot better than Electric, so I'll get rid of Shockwave for, yeah, Ancient Power. Curlia, so I guess I'll switch again. Go Forest. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, the NX. Yeah, so there's actually a rumor that's been going around that's saying that the NX, or whatever the system's going to be called, is... Why is Whitney calling me? That was weird. She was telling me about Moo Moo Milk. But anyway, it's actually rumored that the... Oh, I can actually catch a Pokemon right here. Let's give it a try. Let's see what we can get, since this is a new route. A Plusle. Interesting. And to think I just got rid of my electric attack that I could have used on it. Well, I could try using Ancient Power, because Plusle and Minun seem to have good defenses for little guys. So I'm going to try Ancient Power and see what that does. Yeah, that was pretty good. So now I'm going to use... I'll use a Fastball, because these things are pretty fast. Aha! We've got ourselves a Plusle! Now, what in the world am I going to name it? Like, somebody had an idea of a name I can give to someone, but... that's only if I catch a certain Pokemon. So what are we going to nickname this Plusle? Well, let's see. Plusle should be named... And I just realized, too, that these things are on level 18 and stuff now. Plusle will be named... What would be a good name for Plusle? I'm actually trying to think back to when, where we had pet rats when I was growing up. And I was trying to think of my brother's pet rat. Because my pet rat was named Snowball because it was an albino rat. And my sister's name was Forrest, and I've already got that name used. Or no, my sister's pet rat was Pine Tree. Because it had a pine tree shape on its back. But I'm trying to remember what my brother's rat's name was and my sister's other rat before that. Oh my gosh. I'd call him right now and find out, but it's like 6:40 in the morning. Yeah, it's pretty early here. Gosh, what were their rats' names? This is gonna drive me nuts. I can't just sit here for like ever thinking of it. Well, since it is a rat or a mouse, or I should say just a rodent in general, Sheesh. I don't even know. Just for the hell of it, this is the one I'm going to name Oxnard. Like, if anybody's ever seen the anime Hantaro, that's where the name Oxnard came from. I always thought that name was kind of funny. But anyway, back to the topic that I was talking about was, it's rumored that the future, next-gen console that Nintendo's going to have is possibly going to be going back to, using cartridges, which I think is actually a really good idea. I mean, yes, CDs had their purpose, but cartridges, this time around, will actually be very beneficial to their console itself. Because having a cartridge means the game is actually going to, its save data and all that stuff is actually going to be on the console, on the cartridge rather than the console. So, in turn, that means you're not having to save data on the console anymore, which actually makes it to where they can put more effort into the console's power. So they can end up making it more powerful, and the graphics and all that stuff would be even nicer, and it would be able to play games that require more, or there wouldn't be as many limitations, basically, and I just think that's a great idea. Plus, also in the future, whenever they have, like, DLC items and stuff, that stuff can also be saved on the cartridge. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot to go and get that damn, water bottle from the, yeah. This would be faster, and there would be a wild Pokemon. Lamiao. You know what? Just for you interfering, I'm killing you. Really? Another one? Nidorino. I'm just glad it didn't poison me. Alright, so that's level 32. All we've got now is to level Starmie up a bit. Alright. It's so funny seeing Starmie falling behind me. I'm gonna try and skip past this as much as I can. But yeah, so having a cartridge would actually make things a whole lot easier for Nintendo, and they can actually focus. I mean, from what I saw in a video before, yes, the having that stuff on the cartridge instead of the console, it would actually require, like, more, what's the word? All of a sudden I'm just drawing a blank. It would require more work, basically, for the, not the producers, but well, I guess producers and game designers and all that stuff on the actual game, because that's where they would have to save all the data and stuff and whatnot too. So I overall think that's actually a much better idea, because that allows them to put more work and effort into the console itself. I mean, yes, Xbox and PlayStation, they both have like powerful, I guess I gotta come back through here. They both have powerful consoles to begin with, and they also have a lot more, what's the word? Ouch. Stupid quick attack. But they also have, what's the word I was looking for? They have more, oh my gosh. Why am I just drawing a blank here? They have, like, more experience. That's the word. I'm playing a game that's based around experience. How did I just lose that word all of a sudden? But, they've had more experience making powerful consoles. And yes, since I already caught a Pokemon, I couldn't catch that Sudowoodo. Yay, berry pots. Oh boy. And orange berries, too. So yeah, they have, like, more experience making more powerful consoles and stuff, because they've been making, like, Microsoft has been making computers and such. Sony has been making VCRs and DVD players and all that kind of stuff too. So they're kind of used to making powerful stuff like that, whereas Nintendo's only been making game consoles and handheld consoles and stuff like that. They haven't made anything that's been really big, so this could be Nintendo's big break for them that might really help save their company. And I mean, not to mention Mario Maker right now is probably one of the things that's going to really help out Nintendo financially. I mean, because they've been kind of falling behind because they've actually made some kind of poor choices with the Wii U. I mean, I've been a huge fan of Nintendo since like the very beginning. So I know that Nintendo's been falling in some hard times. I mean, especially since with the passing... Whoa, okay. Did he just give me Brick Break? Yes, I have Brick Break. We'll have to teach that to somebody pretty soon. But anyway, I'm teaching it to Monferno. He needs a frickin' fighting attack really bad. But anyway, so as I was saying, with the passing of Satoru Iwata and all this other stuff that's going down, this, like, Mario Maker is pretty much Nintendo's big break to help them get their financial status back in order, and also to help them concentrate on the games that they're trying to put out now for the Wii U, as well as the production of the next console that they're working on. I wish them all the best for their company right now, because they really need it, and they need the support too. So if you guys are die-hard Nintendo fans like I am, give Nintendo your support and wish them the best of luck and all that stuff. But with that said, that's actually going to be it for this episode. We've actually been going on to a pretty decent amount of time. So if you enjoyed watching this video, like and subscribe. Be sure to leave your comments in the section below on your ideas, especially with how you guys think Nintendo's doing right now, and if you think Mario Maker is actually helping them, and them going back to cartridges, if you think that's actually a great idea, or if you think it's a bad idea, tell me in the comments below. I'll be sure to read them. And if you think their next console's actually going to be a big help to them. So, yeah, leave those comments down there. I'll be sure to read them and reply if possible. And I will see you guys in the next episode of this Nuzlocke challenge.